Today we're going to turn up the volume on this 2017 EcoBoost Mustang with an ACCELATEC exhaust system from ACCELATEC. This ACCELATEC ACCELATEC comes in a completely polished finish, so not only will it sound great, it's also going to look great on your 2015 through 2019 EcoBoost Mustang. The tips are 4-inch 304 polished stainless steel, the rest of the exhaust being 409 stainless steel with a nice straight through muffler for power and sound. For this installation, we need a lift or a jack and jack stands, 3/8 ratchet, 13mm socket, marker, sawzall, file, and safety glasses. The ACCELATEC ACCELATEC installation is pretty straightforward, but will require cutting. So the first thing we're going to do is hold the pipe up into place and figure out where to cut our factory exhaust. We're going to be cutting right in this straight section right here. So basically after the curve, you'll see it gets straight before it curves back. That's right where the cut's going to be. The best thing to do is hold the pipe up. You can line it up with the hanger. That way you'll know exactly where you want to cut. Let this slide over. All right, now we're ready to cut. And now slide the muffler out of the factory hanger. Now just grab a file, clean up the edges. Start by getting the ACCELATEC up into the factory hanger. And then line it up with the pipe. That is a tight fit, so a mallet will help. Okay, make sure the tip's where you want it, and then tighten down the clamp. Repeat the process on the other side and your installation's finished. All right, our ACCELATEC ACCELATEC is installed. Now let's hear how it sounds. ACCELATEC ACCELATEC is really, if you're looking for a simple, inexpensive way for a little more sound out of your EcoBoost, yeah, it's really a good choice. First of all, the tips look a million times better than the factory tips do. As far as sound, it is deeper than the factory exhaust. It's only going to be a hair louder. So again, if you like the sound of your EcoBoost, you're not looking to wake the neighbors, nothing like that, but want a little more tone, this would be an excellent choice. And then again, if you decide if you're catless and resonator delete and all the other stuff, obviously be a lot louder if you go that direction. But for a nice basic upgrade to a mostly stock EcoBoost, it's a really good choice. Again, if you're not looking for a ton of sound. When you're cruising highway speeds, it pretty much goes away just like the factory exhaust does. But when you get on it, you do hear it more. Like I said, it is most definitely deeper than the factory exhaust. The thing I like about it is it never gets buzzy. A lot of the Turbo 40, even the Turbo 6-cylinder stuff that we sell, once you hit that higher RPMs, you kind of get like that, I don't call that 4-cylinder buzzy sound, but it's basically what it is. This doesn't do that. I mean, the tone that it has, it pretty much carries the same tone throughout the entire RPM band. This is an exhaust that easily could have come factory from Ford. And if they made a hopped up EcoBoost or had like a special edition or something, which they do have coming, this could easily be factory. It has an aftermarket tone to it. It is a deeper tone than the stock exhaust does. But it's definitely not over the top. Like I mentioned before, the ACCELATEC ACCELATEC is an excellent choice if you're looking for a little more sound from your 15 through 19 EcoBoost Mustang. The tips look a million times better than stock, plus you get a little more volume and a much nicer, deeper tone. The installation is pretty typical for an ACCELATEC. You do have to cut, but shouldn't take you no more than about an hour and be back on the road in no time.